jail in one of the outlying counties in our viewing area is more than double its capacity. NewsChannel 9's Alana LaFleur went inside the Rhea County Jail, and she's here to tell us what she saw and what's being done about it. Alana.
Calvin, this picture shows men inside one of the cells. The Rhea County Jail has a capacity of 87, but right now they're at 210 people. The Rhea County Sheriff's Department says they're working on a plan to deal with the overcrowding issue. Now the question is when.
Mattresses completely cover the floor in this cell block at the Rhea County Jail. Detective Rocky Potter says it's a safety issue for inmates and staff.
It's hard to keep people's angers in check when you have 25 or 30 people in a cell that will sleep 8.
According to Detective Potter, the jail is 137 people above capacity. He says it's so packed, they've lowered bonds before and released inmates.
We don't let anybody go, of course, for any heinous crimes or felonies, but if they have minor misdemeanors, we have sometimes in the past let them go on an ROR.
Potter says an increase in overall crime and drug-related offenses are behind the crowded cells here. A few years ago, Rhea County Executive George Thacker says the commission started putting aside money to build a new 300-bed jail.
And we need to get this done in the next 2 weeks. What location we're going to pick and then start moving forward.
Thacker tells us he's pleased with the progress so far, but that's not true for everyone. Viewer Joshua Thomas wrote to News Channel 9 with concerns about the jail's conditions and says a new jail isn't enough to fix the problem.
Society's turned their back on them, and then we expect them to do better, and they return, And, something has to change. We have to change how we do things.
We checked with the Hamilton County Jail to find out if it has similar problems. A spokesperson told us they're consistently overcrowded. This morning, the head count was 531 inmates for 505 beds. Calvin.
Thanks, Alana. According to the county executive, once it's up and running, the Tennessee Department of Corrections will pay the county to house some of its prisoners there. There's not a construction start date yet.